If you want your lash sets to look darker and fuller without actually adding more lashes, then you're in the right place because today I'm going to share with you some of my top tips on how to achieve this. Most people think that fullness just comes from full coverage, which is totally fair, but most of the time it really just comes down to strategy. The fibers you choose, your fan type, dimensions, and your styling techniques all play a role in how dark your final set looks. So let's get into it. Tip number 1, choose the right lash fibers. Not all lash fibers are created equal, and this makes a huge difference in how dark your sets turn out. You want to avoid shiny fibers and instead go for a deep matte black finish. Matte fibers absorb light, whereas shiny fibers reflect it, and that reflection can make your sets look much less dark. For handmade fans, I always reach for our matte collection or our ultra dark fibers, and for pre-mades, I always reach for our ultra darks or our flat lashes. All of the fibers I just mentioned are ultra dark, matte, and very porous, so they grip instantly to the natural lash. So not only are you getting a darker result, but you're also more likely to get better retention. Tip number 2, choose the right fan type for your client. You can create darkness with both wide and narrow fans, but it all depends on who you're working on. If your client has a sparse lash line, like in this photo here, wider fans will be your best friend. They cover more surface area, which helps you to fill in gaps and create the illusion of a fuller lash line. On the other hand, if your client has a lot of natural lashes and layers, narrow fans will give you more density. When narrow fans overlap, they block light from passing through, which creates a much darker look. So using the wrong fan type can actually work against you, so this step is all about properly assessing your client's natural lashes. Tip number 3, adjust your dimensions and diameters. For clients with sparse natural lashes, you'll want to use lower diameters like 0.03 with higher dimensions. This allows you to create fuller fans with more fibers, which helps you build more coverage and density. You can also use this on clients with a high natural lash count for maximum fullness, or you can switch to something like 0.07 in lower dimension fans. This works on clients with a high lash count because the thicker, darker fibers naturally overlap, which is exactly what helps that 0.07 appear really rich and deep. So to summarize, 0.07 is more ideal for those who have a fuller natural lash line, and 0.03 high dimension fans are ideal for both those with a sparse lash line and a full lash line. Now that we've covered lash selection, let's talk about technique because this is where a lot of artists miss out on all of the darkness. Tip number 1, make sure the bottom layer is 100% covered. I still see so many artists skipping out on the bottom layer, but this is one of the biggest keys to creating a darker lash line. And it doesn't have to be difficult. The easiest way to expose the bottom layer is to use an iPad to pull all of the upper layers back. Personally, I love using our standard gel iPads because they're sticky enough to hold everything in place, but not too sticky that they're hard to remove. By pulling all of the upper layers back, this leaves the bottom layer exposed and all of the lashes basically isolate themselves, which makes our job so much easier. Tip number 2, use shorter lengths on the bottom layer. Shorter lengths naturally create more density, so by slightly dropping your lengths down on the bottom layer, you'll build a darker base while still keeping length throughout the middle and top layers. Tip number 3, feather your lengths within each section. Instead of using just one length per section, mix in a couple different shorter lengths. So let's say, for example, you're working in your 12mm section. Add in some 11s and a few 10s. This will help you achieve darkness from the base of your set all the way to the tips. And my final tip for you today is on placement. Make sure that you're placing your extensions 0.5 to 1 millimeters away from the lash line, especially on those who have lighter natural lashes. If you're placing inconsistently or placing too far away from the lash line, like 3 millimeters or more, it's going to create more visible gaps at the base, which can prevent you from achieving a dark lash line. That is all I have for today, but if you would like to see a part 2 on how to achieve more darkness and fullness in your sets, be sure to drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next tutorial. Bye for now.